welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna be looking at my 2022 Dodge Charger ScatPack. Let's get right into this, man. Starting off with the key here, you got the normal Dodge logo on there, the unlock button, the lock button. Double tap this to open the trunk. We got remote start like I showed you in the intro there, and then we have a panic button, so nothing too crazy. All right, stepping into the Charger. It's a performance-based vehicle, so the interior is not the greatest, as you can tell. I have done some aftermarket mods in here, which I'll tell you guys about when we actually sit inside the vehicle. All right, hopping in. It's a push to start like many modern day vehicles. You got all your buttons over here on the left here, so these are to control the menus. You got your call button, and this is to hang up, and you also have your voice control over here. Moving on to the right side, you have your cruise control settings, and down here you got your adaptive cruise. I opted for the adaptive cruise, so I have these down here. Adaptive cruise is not standard for this vehicle. Normally these over here would be blank. So moving on to the paddle shifters here. These are not stock here. I got these off of Amazon. These are the normal paddle shifters you get in this vehicle. They're pretty tiny, which sucks, but I opted to get these from Amazon. They match with my car. As you can see, I got some carbon fiber bits here, and I got the red over here too, red over here. So it matches very nicely with my car. That's why I decided to get this color here. So in this car, there's only one stock, as you can see back here. This controls the blinkers, and it also controls the wipers. So next to that, we have these are for your lights. I usually just leave it in auto. You got your interior illumination here on the left, and on the right we have the foot illumination as well. I usually keep this on high, and obviously next to that we have the trunk release. So I went with the Harman Kardon audio system here. This has 19 speakers all around the vehicle, and there is a subwoofer there in the trunk. So this is soft plastic. It's not the greatest material, but it's not the worst either. This was all plastic too, but I replaced it with carbon fiber instead. This whole entire dash is carbon fiber. It's not real carbon, but it looks much more cleaner than the original plastic. So moving on to the screen here, we got an 8.4-inch Uconnect system. It's a pretty responsive system, and you also have a lot of different apps on it, which I'll show you right now. So we got our SRT modes, the car in run. So we got SRT modes here. We got eco here, and if you take it out of eco, you have your auto mode, which is street. Then we got sport up there and track. We also have some race options. We got line lock, which lets you do burnouts, and we do have launch control as well. And there is also a custom mode on this vehicle. So my custom mode for transmission is track, paddle shifters on, traction control on track, and steering sport. So you can play with this as you like by clicking the custom setup button here, and you can do whatever you want from there. So moving on to the controls here, down here, I do have heated and cooled seats. The front seats are heated and cooled, but the back is only heated, which is not too bad. I do also have a heated steering wheel there, and yeah, that's all there is really for the controls panel down there. Climate control as well we got down here, and we also have something called performance pages. It takes a little while to load, but this basically shows you all of the data. So if you're going to the track, it'll let you see your lap times, horsepower, g-forces, anything like that, oil temp. So this home screen here, you can customize it as you like. You got your timers. I haven't really done much of this before. I haven't really touched on this much. You got your other gauges here, g-force, engine, if you want to see your engine, some engine stats, and then you got your dyno as well. That's pretty much it for the apps here. Everything else is pretty standard like most vehicles. So here is the 8-speed auto shifter. I do have a little bit of carbon on here and also down here. So you do have your manual mode on this shifter as well. So if you don't feel like using the paddles here, you can always use the shifter to manually shift. Also have a backup camera, but it's not the best of quality, but it does get the job done. So moving on to the back seats here, it's not too bad back here. So this is my seating position, and I do have quite a lot of space still. I'm about 6 feet, and my seating position is all the way down and back, and it's not too bad. So like I said, you do have your heated seats back here, and you do have 2 USB ports. It's not too bad. It's pretty roomy back here. If you did have a shorter driver, it would be a lot more roomier. All right, moving on to the back of the Charger now. We got some big 5-inch carbon tips. I did install these. Before, there were some very small tips on here which didn't make the back look as good as it is now. You also do have a rear spoiler here, which does make the car look even more aggressive from the back. It's a pretty nice touch that Dodge added. All right, moving to the trunk, you do have this button here that you can press that allows you to open the trunk there. There is a lot of space back here. You can put whatever you'd like in here, and the back seats do fold down as well. Under here, you have your regular mat. So this is something I bought from TuxMat, and under the floor, you actually have your Fix-A-Flat kit. You can put some more stuff down here if you'd like, and you also do have your battery back here. All right, now moving on now to under the hood. Let me show you the power plant of this beast. So we got a 6.4 liter naturally aspirated V8 Hemi engine, which is pushing out 485 horsepower along with 475 pound-feet of torque. And all of that power is going to be sent to the rear wheels. The RT models and above only come with rear-wheel drive. Anything below the RT is going to be an all-wheel drive. So something to consider in this car is the gas. Now, obviously, people don't buy these cars for the gas. They buy it for burnouts and the loud revs. If you don't have gas money, there is no point of getting this car because this car goes through gas like it's nothing. So the mileage is not the worst if you don't hammer on it a lot. I get anywhere from around 600 to 700 kilometers, which I'm not sure what that is in miles, but for kilometers, that's pretty good. This does have a 90 liter tank capacity though, so it is a very big tank. All right, that just about sums up the review. Let's move on to the driving portion. All right, so I'm gonna start off in the eco drive mode here and work my way up. So let's hit the road. It's a little sunny, so I'm sorry if you guys can't see much right now. There you go, should be a lot better now. As you can still hear, the car is very, very loud in eco mode. This car actually has an active exhaust system, so once this car goes into sport, it's a lot louder. Pretty easy to drive in eco. I feel like I can give this to anybody and they can drive it. The throttle response is not too quick, so it's pretty easy to drive this thing in eco. You really got to put your foot down if you want this thing to go in eco. I usually leave it in eco anyways, just to save some gas mileage. I will throw it in sport or track here and there, but I don't do it often. I'm gonna let the car warm up first, and then I'll throw it into into track after. Oh, there's some burbles and cracks. Even in eco mode, you have those. I really like that about this car, that even in eco mode, that you can actually have some fun in eco as well. They're very, you can't hear them, you probably can't hear them too much on camera, but when you're actually driving the car, you can hear the burbles and cracks. I'm gonna go through downtown here, put it in, they put it in street here. So this is street. Throttle response opens up a little bit, so you can, you don't have to put as much force to get going. The exhaust, it stays about the same. It's not that much louder, but you can definitely hear the cracks and burbles a lot more now. It is a beautiful day out here. It's 17 degrees Celsius today, so it's really nice. Nice day for a drive. Just wish I didn't have this much traffic. Okay, I'm just gonna make a U-turn here. I'm gonna throw this bad boy in track and let you hear it. The active exhaust opens up. Oh, you got a Mustang chilling over there. Another Charger over there. Let's have some fun in downtown. This thing in track. Switch to the paddles. Definitely hear the cracks and pops now. The exhaust gets a lot louder. Gas mileage is absolutely horrible though in this mode. I don't go in this mode often because of the gas mileage. I know it says 100 right now, but it probably won't even be, it won't give me more than 50, I want to say. That's the thing I love about this exhaust. You really don't have to play with this exhaust too much. I know a lot of people get mid muffler deletes, but honestly I don't see the point of that. It's already so loud. we're getting near the end of the video. I thought I would do a little launch control here. Let's go into manual, into a full stop. Got this little beautiful launch button over here. Press brake. Let's see, how much do I want to do? Let's do 1500. A lot of wheel spin on that one. A lot of wheel spin. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this review, man. It means a lot. If you guys liked it, please give me a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.